consider subscribing.
Brother Harun from Bosnia.
So, my Sheikh, the question is, I go to a public mixed high school, and some guys like to play basketball during gym class. However, of course, some of them wear shorts above the knees. So I was wondering, can I play basketball with them as well without looking at their awrah? Jazakallah khairan.
وجزاكم. So the question is, can I join other players who expose their thighs, as the thighs, as known to us, to be part of a awrah, which a man cannot look at another man's awrah. So this is an issue of dispute. The overwhelming evidences support the fact that what's between the navel and the knees is awrah. And as the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, do not look at the awrah of a living person or a dead person. And in another narration, the Prophet himself said, alayhi salatu wasalam, غَطِّ فَخِذَكَ فَإِنَّ الْفَخِذَ عَوْرَةٌ. Cover your thigh, for your thigh is awrah. And these are some of the evidences to prove that this area of a man between the navel and the knees is part of the restricted area to look at. So it's not permissible. There are other evidences that the Prophet may have done this alayhi salatu salam once, and some of those who do not have knowledge held on to it and claiming that this is what should be done. And the thighs of a man for another man to look at is okay. It's something related to culture. And this is totally wrong. And we carry the hadith where the Prophet ﷺ was sitting once on a well, and Abu Bakr, Umar were sitting next to him, and he revealed some of his thigh because he was in that well, dangling his feet inside, that this is an incident. So either it is something specific for the Prophet ﷺ, because when the Prophet's actions ﷺ conflict with what he had taught us, the scholars say that what counts is the teachings. His actions may be considered as one, something specific for him. So he told us only to marry maximum of 4 women at a specific time, while he married more than that. So we know that this is only specifically for him alayhi salatu wasalam. Or that he did this out of a necessity that we may not know of, or that he did this before the ruling came and the abrogation of the permissibility of exposing a man's thigh was abrogated. And the final ruling is what he taught us alayhi salatu wasalam. Therefore, it is best for you, Brother Harun, not to play with such other students. Now, if you tell me that you're compelled in your PE, physical education class, that you play in your basketball team and you have to be with them in order to pass your exams, in this case, this is an issue of necessity and there's no problem. You should not look at their thighs. But going back to what we know of basketball, most of the shorts of the basketball players are quite long and they reach the knees. Some of them cover the knees, some of them are just above the knees. The knees are not part of the awrah. Therefore, if a man's knees are exposed, this is permissible. What's above the knees, and that is the thighs, is what you should be concerned of, and Allah knows best.